My original plan for this short film was to create a story of a man who had just lost his wife and child and was stuck in a prolonged depression, causing him to become detached from the world and to become withdrawn even from his own mind. I planned on using the narrative structure for my final major project, as I believed that this would help to tell the story of how my actor is depressed and withdrawn. I didn't actually use any narration over my film, as I believed it would ruin the effect I wanted my viewers to feel and see. For example, I decided to film of an evening to give my actor more of an abandoned and alone feel. I also decided on this because it would help to make my actor appear more deranged as the film continued. I believe the darkness helped to set the mood and also helped to convey these thoughts. I didn't really plan out the styles and techniques I wanted to use in production. I really just went along with whatever popped up in my mind whilst I was filming and editing. I tried to use handheld camera shots a lot to give the feeling that even though my actor was alone, in his mind he wasn't, and he was being watched constantly, causing the guilt and paranoia to skyrocket. I also decided to use the cover of night to emphasise the alone feeling, as it helped me to convey the idea of my actor being psychotic. I feel that my best scenes were the ones where my actor was sitting in his dining room table staring out the window, not really looking at anything, and he was slowly rubbing and tapping the spoon against his thumb, forefinger and table. I also feel that one of the better scenes was when he started to hear the singing in his mind, and the scenes jumped from him rubbing his face to looking to the side. I feel that my original idea didn't go to plan, as I didn't really incorporate anything to do with a wife or child, as there were no pictures or flashbacks that showed them being there. However, I feel that the way my film eventually came across as was great, as it showed my actor in a psychotic depressed state, and the voices in his head are him during his psychotic episode. I feel that if I was to do anything differently, I would have made the theme of my actor losing his wife and child a lot stronger, and I would do this by filming flashbacks and placing photographs of them together all around the room and throughout the film. I also feel that I could have done with a few more practice shot sessions, as I believe some of my shots were a little too shaky and didn't look very professional. I feel that my production was pretty successful, even though it did not represent my original idea. It created its own idea and themes that other people who watch my video see more clearly. I have been told that they see my video as a man in a psychotic state who is hearing things in his mind and is becoming jumbled and confused.